You're listening to KMRO-FM, Kamurocho Radio. It's a Yakuza podcast hosted by me, Jordan, and with me as always is Argyle.
Hello.
We're back with Yakuza 2. Had to take a week off.
Jordan got the bone-hurting vaccine.
I had arm-hurting juice, and I had carpal tunnel flare-up happening. So it was just like, I couldn't type, I couldn't exist, I was having a terrible time. I'm feeling much better this week. How have you been?
I am doing pretty good. Well, it's starting to warm up around here, so I'm wearing shorts now.
Shorts weather.
Just around the house, just because it's getting too warm.
It's a brisk 50 degrees today and rainy in beautiful sunny.
It's like 70-something degrees right now. Could be better. Just the people working to fix our house who are like ripping up the floors and shit. They busted a pipe yesterday, so we do not have water.
Absolutely impossible to get water out of this house.
And they did not fix it today, so we're not gonna have water like tomorrow either.
Ooh.
Yeah. Thankfully, whatever. I just go to like my grandparents' house if I need to take a shower. So whatever.
That's good. Well, let's get going on our Yakuza chapter this week. It's chapter 3 of Yakuza 2, the Yakuza Huntress. The Yakuza Eater is what I got. Yeah.
Whoa, here she comes.
Come on. She's a Yakuza Eater. We're gonna meet a new Yakuza character this week. A controversial character, ?
Yeah.
Controversial in my heart, but
yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see how it comes out on her in the end.
So since we've took a week off, let's just like catch back up. Last week, Kiryu went.
Refresher. Yeah.
So Kiryu and Daigo went to Sotenbori, in Osaka. Reminder, if you don't remember, that's where Majima's chapters took place in Yakuza 0.
Yes.
They're gonna meet with Jin Goda, the head of the Omi Alliance, to hopefully broker a peace deal between the families. However, while they were hanging out, Kiryu ran into Ryuji Goda at the Cabaret Grand. Ryuji is the head of an upstart Goryu clan. And he's very large, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to kill the Dragon of Dojima, I'm also going to make fireworks happen." And then Kiryu looks at a TV, and the Millennium Tower exploded again for the second time in the past year-ish, give or take.
That's the fireworks.
So that was what happened.
Yeah, that was what happened.
Let's go!
Yeah, so we just kind of resume. It's time to go to Omi headquarters. You and Daigo are just standing on the bridge. And
Daigo's like, is there anything you need to do? Any health items you need to purchase before you go to...
And I say, yes, I have a sub-story to do.
Yeah. I could not find a single sub-story. I don't have the full city unlocked. I don't know if you can explore all of Sotenbori.
I do.
I'm like barred from having any fun in this video game.
Yeah,
I know.
I've got the whole city unlocked. I've been walking around. I've been getting coin locker keys. Which, did we ever talk about the coin lockers in Yakuza 1?
I think I always make a note to remember to talk about the coin lockers, and I always fucking forget because
I made a note this week to take note of several things. One of them being the coin locker keys. So these are a thing, like a kind of a series tradition for like the first 5 games, and then they took them out in 0 because the coin lockers didn't exist yet. No, wait, the coin lockers did exist at that point. We know because of the time. Anyways, canon reason, whatever, it doesn't matter. They took the coin locker keys out as a collectible in Yakuza 0, but in basically all the other games, these coin locker keys, they're just scattered around the city. You find them on the ground, you find them up in rafters, you find them all over the place, and
some of them are fucking nightmare hidden. They're you have to go into first person camera and like look up, and it'll be like on a ledge. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah,
so new to the Dragon Engine is that you can walk around in first person mode, but that's always been a thing in these games, at least since 3.
Yeah, in 3 you could go first person, but not walk.
Yeah, you can't walk around, and it just gives you like a box with a crosshair in it, and it is only used for finding coin locker keys, basically.
How do you feel about first-person camera in these games? Because I genuinely, when I played Judgment, I loved walking around in first person. I just thought it was so nice.
I don't really do it, you know.
I found it very immersive to walk around the city, and it gives you a good chance to kind of like look at the signs and look at all the sights. And
that's fair. If I want to get a closer look at things, I usually just use the camera, which after 6 and all the games afterwards just give you like a free use of the you get a photo mode and you can do selfies and stuff.
Well, this is Kiwami 2. Does Kiryu have what kind of phone does he have? Is the menu on a phone like in 6?
He just has like a flip phone. It's not the menu's not on a phone. It's just a pause menu.
Damn.
He does get like emails on his phone.
Yeah.
But it's like a flip phone. It's no smartphone. We
have to wait till Yakuza 6 for Kiryu to get his smartphone.
Oh yeah, he will figure out what smartphones are.
Oh, coin lockers, right.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Sorry. So yeah, these things are just scattered all over the fucking place. You get them, and then you can go to the coin lockers and open them up. And they just give you little goodies. So you'll get maybe weapons, healing items, good gear.
This is the thing, is that I never felt... because you know me, I'm very much a purist in these games. I don't ever fuck around with like the crafting systems that apparently exist that I always forget are in the game. Not until 7, I guess. I don't really use weapons, so basically I generally will go to the coin locker once or twice throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
Just get everything that I want and then send it all to the item box or sell it. But sometimes there's like good stuff in there.
Yeah, I mean,
items.
In like 3, 4, and 5, those have a weapon crafting system, so a lot of it's going to be crafting items. But like in all the other games, in like, you know, Kiwami 1, 2, and 6, I think they're in 6. It's just those don't have like a weapon crafting system, so you're not gonna it's not polluted with crafting items. So it's mostly just like decent weapons, or well, not necessarily decent. They can just be like normal weapons. Because I just got like a normal ass knife when I was doing shit this week. Healing items, gear, and some of it can be pretty good. You know, like sometimes there are things that you might really want in there. Like, hey, maybe you'll get a Sakura Storm if you find the right one, but.
I always also had a problem with my color blindness condition that distinguishing which lockers are openable.
I'm not even colorblind. And it can be kind of difficult.
It's a very subtle shift in color which ones you can open.
Yeah, especially in Kiwami 2, it's just like it's the white outline around them changes to a yellow outline.
It's very hard to tell.
Yeah, and these are just fun little goodies. I don't usually like seek them out. Right? Like, I'll like, if there's like a little nook that I can look in, I'll go there, but like, I won't, I've never like looked up a guide or anything to find all of them or anything.
Yeah, sometimes they're kind of like, it's more like a fun little surprise to find a coin locker key.
It's like a little reward. It's like Dark Souls.
I'll poke around
in the corner and you get a little item, you know?
Yeah. Some of the Yakuza games added some very interesting little nooks and crannies and like, narrow passageways and staircases and all these things, and that was kind of good that they added they put the coin locker keys there as like a little just thanks for poking around, here's a key. I really prefer in Yakuza 7 how they put just the safes instead.
Yeah, the safes are nice. I like
the safes are much better because it's basically
it's basically the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing, but they instead of having one place where the coin lockers are, they just put the coin locker where
instead of it being a double unlock, it's a single unlock.
Exactly. It's nice. But yeah, the coin lockers is just kind of a series staple, so I don't ever mind that it's
and in
there.
Yakuza 2, because there's 2 maps, there's 2 sets of coin lockers.
Yeah.
2 coin locker keys to get. So you've got 100 whole lockers you can unlock.
What the fuck happens to the coin lockers in Yakuza 5? They're just like every city has its own coin locker.
Yeah. By the time Yakuza 4 has like 2 sets in Kamurocho because you have 4 characters to play as, and the ones that are open carry over, so they should have put in even more, to be honest.
Yeah. So what was the sub story you did this week?
Oh, I also want to talk about the Sotenbori map a little bit.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, there has been one significant change between Kiwami 2 and like normal, like regular 2 and 0. There is a part of the map on the bottom right. It is Bishamon Outdoor Mall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a little strip with like a couple stores on it. It's not that huge, but it has been. You can't go in there in Kiwami 2. I assume they just took it out due to like time constraints or something. But yeah, it's just a little area with some shops, and I understand that some people are like, kind of upset that they took out this part of the map.
Have we ever talked about the bizarre, truly bizarre, addition to the Sotenbori map? There's a couple places in Kiwami 2, and we've talked about this before on the podcast of just unused space, or areas that have things in them, but you can't. So here's one. If you go to Sotenbori, I think it's on the south side of the city. You can go up some stairs, and there's just this really maze-like series of stairs and corridors and stuff. And if you follow the right way, you'll get to this rooftop area.
Oh, yeah, where it looks like somebody lives, and there's like a little soccer goal and everything.
There's a little soccer goal and also a music box playing Joy to the World and a Christmas tree. And I sure spent a fuckload of time trying to kick that soccer ball into the goal, thinking that surely I would get like a little achievement or something, or a trophy. It absolutely does not do anything.
Yeah, I think they put like a mini boss, like optional street boss up there.
I think it's a Majima story boss that's up there, maybe.
There's no Majima story boss up there, I know that much. Not a story one. It might be one of the street bosses that you can fight, but there's nothing story-wise happens up there. And even in actually cut this out. I'm not going to mention that Sotenbori shows up in Yakuza 7. Forget it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's always just like, what are they doing with it? Why are they like modeling these areas and putting all this stuff in it? There's nothing here. No reason to go here. There's no items up here. I guess
it's like you said, maybe they'll retrofit it eventually.
Yeah, exactly. I think that they just create these extra spaces because they know that they might reuse the maps in later games. Which I guess is kind of smart. Okay, sub-story?
Yeah, sub-story. It is just right nearby on the bridge. Like, just a few steps away from Daigo, you can find a guy who's like, hey, his name is Mizuno, and he's like, hey, you handsome-looking guy, you in the styling suit.
Oh, no.
You want to be a model? This is sub-story number 56, In the Name of Art.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like, hey, dude, do you want to be like a model? We need the guy that we had lined up. He's under the weather today. We can't get him, and we just really need somebody like handsome, big, buff, strong to model for us. Our
powerful voice, powerful arms.
Yeah, the art director, just famous, genius, like really well known in the art world. But he needs a muse, and he loves to take photos of buff guys like you.
Oh my God! And and the other thing he loves is he loves watching videos of guys in trouble.
Oh yeah, he loves pictures of guys with their feet off, stomping on each other's faces. You're gonna do a little bit of that.
He's gonna watch you fight. He's gonna summon forth a clone of you, and he's gonna make you fight yourself barefoot, and also you're gonna stomp on your own face.
Yes. Yeah, so just come with me. Come with me, and we'll Kiryu agrees. He's like, okay, fine.
It's content.
It's content. I'll get paid, whatever. You go, and you just go to, like, a office building, just one of the many
blank, the fucking
sub-story
empty
office buildings.
Yeah, sub-story office buildings that are just like you rent them for the day to make content happen at Kiryu.
Yeah. It's just like, on any given week, this is either like a scam business is being run out of this, or like
a cult is inhabited.
Yeah, somebody is about to be murdered here.
A dominatrix has set up a BDSM club in there.
Yeah, businesses don't last long in these office buildings, but they produce content like nothing else. So
just a content factory.
So yeah, you show up. And the guy's like, okay, I'm gonna go. The art director should be here any minute. So he goes, some other guy comes up and he's like, okay, yeah, you're ready to go? I'm not the art director. Here is the art director. And the camera pans over, and it's just a big, jacked buff guy, wearing nothing but a Speedo.
Uh-oh.
He's bald as well. And Kiryu turns and walks away. This is a very...
I do love when Kiryu sees something and he's just not willing to engage with this, and he's just like, nope.
Yeah,
but he always chases the content. That's one thing you got to know about Kiryu.
Yeah, I'm conflicted on if I like this moment or not, because it feels very standard. Like they're just like the obvious joke, like, nope, I'm out of here. Bye. I'm gonna walk out. But I don't know. It's kind of funny, even if I think it's even funnier that he walks away from the door. Probably.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
He needs to take a second. What he needs to do, this is the thing for Kiryu, is he needs to take about 7 steps to just absorb the content, and then he has to, he's got to get in the right
mindset.
Mm-hmm, and he's got to symbolically refuse once. He say, I'm not going to be a part of this, because that's his way of sort of psyching himself up to then participate in whatever wacky shit gets thrown his way.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, he's like, no, I'm not going to do this with this clown. Who is this? And it's like, no, this is Poison Mitsuo. He is a genius legend in the photography world. You work with this guy, you're going places, bud. And plus, hey, you'll get paid. And Kiryu's like, it's content, I guess.
It's content. You got it. If it's content, he's got to do it. That's the thing about Kiryu.
Yeah. So, first things first. Take that shirt off, bud. And those shoes.
And then step on me.
Step on me and I'll take...
Get in trouble, Kiryu.
I'll take pictures of the bottoms of your feet. Just step on the camera lens a little bit. Just smudge it up with your toes.
Take some foot pics, Kiryu.
Yeah. All right. No, you don't actually take your shoes off. But you do take your shirt off. And first, just start with something simple. I want you to embody the pain, the anguish of a salaryman who has to work all day and be strong for his family, and has a sensitive side, but is not allowed to show it. And Q's like, I don't know how to do that. Can you give me some more direction? And Poison Mitsuo is just like, oh, okay, fine. Just do like a thinker pose. How about that? Kiryu he squats down, does a thinking pose. Looks like he's trying to shit.
He makes a sort of a thoughtful yet smug look while he stands next to some balloons that he's attached to a wall. Kiryu would never.
Yes. It took me a second.
All right, Kiryu. Now your next pose, I'm gonna put you next to these balloons, and they're gonna say, "Fuck sending nudes. I want her to send me her psych evaluation, and I want you to make a smug face as I take your picture." Kiryu's like, fuck, I'm not gonna do that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Come on, give me a little more ennui, Kiryu. And Kiryu's like, I what? I don't know what that word means. Do you mean like this? He doesn't change anything, but the subtleties of a sub-story acting. He changes something and it does the job. So now we're gonna move on to themes, right? Poison Mitsuo is going to give us a theme, and you're going to get a choice of what you want to do to embody that theme. Two poses you can strike.
What are my options?
So first up is the theme is strength, right? So what you can do is you can either throw out your arms and scream to the sky, or you can get down and pose like a tiger about to pounce.
Ooh, yes. Gotta do tiger, like, come on.
Okay, so you get down on your hands and knees, and you look like a fucking idiot.
No.
Not
Kiryu. He would never.
Yeah,
he looks really cool when he does it.
You look like a little kid pretending to be a cat.
Damn it.
You look like a moron. No.
Damn it.
So no matter what you pick, it doesn't really matter. You're always going to get to pick the right choice in the end. So there's no tiers of rewards on this one. So Poison Mitsuo was like, that's not that good. How about you try the other one, bud? And yeah, so you stretch out your arms, you scream to the sky, and Kiryu manifests his heat aura doing this too. So particle effects are flying everywhere, because we're in the Dragon Engine, and that's what heat does now. And Poison Mitsuo, he's really into this. He's like, yeah, this rules. I'm gonna join in too. And he also stretches out his arms.
Does he manifest heat?
He does not manifest heat. No,
he's not a Yakuza legend. He can't do it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He can't do a tech demo. Not like Kiryu can.
Oh yeah. Kiryu is conjuring. Kiryu is so advanced that he's fucking skipped over to PS5 with those particle effect.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
got
baby.
He's tracing those rays.
Yeah, Kiryu's about to pass through a narrow alleyway to mask some loading times. Yeah, you're both just sitting there screaming for like a full minute.
What is better than this though? Guys being dudes.
Yeah, guys
that's what
being
I'm saying.
dudes. Yeah, just two dudes with their shirts off, screaming at each other. This sounds like a pretty good weekend to me. Yeah, so yeah, this is great. He takes some pictures of you. You're doing pretty good. So next up, he wants you to embody like the antithesis of like manly men and like strength and all that. So your options are, I actually don't remember both of the options because this is pretty obvious. There is a option to pose like a cute maid. Okay.
Of course. Okay. You see the option. Do you want Kiryu to pose like a cute maid? And you say, you've already clicked it. You don't even have to think about it.
I've already clicked it. Yeah. Kiryu, he says, I love you, master. Mwah.
He does a little heart.
Yeah. He does a heart with his hands.
And it glows too. The heart.
It glows. He manifests a little crystal heart in his hands.
How does he do it?
And yeah, Poison Mitsuo losing his mind.
We're all losing our minds.
Yeah, he like throws himself on the floor. He's rolling around, taking pictures. He's loving it. Just great. Kiryu, you embody just what it, you're manly, but you're also being like very cute and charming at the same time.
You are being very cute, Kiryu.
So Kiryu's like, okay, well that was a little degrading, but whatever. Let's move on to the next one. I don't actually remember what the theme for this one is. I should have taken more notes. But this is like,
what's the pose? Maybe we can reverse.
Oh, I remember what it is. Sexy.
Okay.
He wants you to look sexy. Yes.
Uh-oh.
So your options here are: do you want to pose do like a big like flex,
Yeah.
Or do you want to do like a sumo pose?
Ooh.
What do you want to do, Jordan?
I think sumo is a noble a tradition, so I would love to see Kiryu do a sumo pose.
Okay, yeah, sumo. Yeah, Kiryu does the sumo pose. This is what I picked the first time, and yeah, he just gets down in that stance they do before they go at each other.
Love that fucking stance.
And Poison says, "Is that a sumo pose, dude?
That's sexy."
He's like, yeah, dude, sumo's really sexy. They're like, these two big guys going at each other, slapping each other in the face and pushing each other around. Come on.
Guys in trouble. What's better than this?
They're wearing the fundoshi and everything. Come on.
Yeah.
Kiryu's not wearing a fundoshi, but
no.
He looks very good.
It's kind of wild that in the entire history of Yakuza, there's never been a sub-story, as far as I can tell, where Kiryu puts on a fundoshi and does some sumo. It seems like so obvious, or like even some of the other characters that we get to play as in later games.
Yeah.
It seems so obvious.
There are sumo wrestlers that show up.
Yeah, absolutely. We get to meet some sumos, and I think even fight some sumos. But you never get to actually do any sumo wrestling. Just disappointing because Yakuza has such
seems
strong.
Like there would be like a mini game or something.
Yakuza has such strong roots in wrestling in all of its combat encounters. It's wild that we don't get to do sumo. Maybe one day.
Yeah. Oh, there's like kind of there's a move in like Kiwami and Zero in Dragon style Essence of Sumo Slap that's pretty fun where
That's true.
You rush at a guy and just smack him around a little bit. That's great. The sumo pose is not correct. You want to do flexing. It's just classic like muscle man, like, flex, just like flexing your arms, doing like the poses and shit. And yeah, Poison he's into it again. He's rolling around again. He's loving it. And at the end of it, they're like, yeah, Kiryu, that was fucking great, dude. You're just a fantastic model. I can't wait to get these pictures developed, and then we'll send them off, and they'll be in a competition. And Kiryu's like, whoa, hold on. You didn't say anything about like a competition.
Well, what did Kiryu think was going to happen?
I'm really confused about this because it's like of course you're
like did Kiryu think that
if you're modeling like your pictures are going to be displayed like publicly, like I don't know what you expect. So it being in a competition doesn't seem that different from it like being in a magazine.
In a magazine, yeah.
Yeah, but in any case, Kiryu's like, "Whoa, hold on, I didn't agree to that. Just like give me delete those pictures right now. I don't want that happening." And Poison's like, "No, what are you talking about? What did you expect? Like, come on, I'm a legend. You can't turn me down." And Kiryu's like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll have to force you to delete the pictures." So you fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight Poison Mitsuo and his two little goons. I actually died to this.
What?
Yeah.
Argyle.
Because I'm on hard mode and I haven't got like any upgrades yet. I've been putting all of my experience into EXP boosters. So I don't have any moves. I don't have any defense or health upgrades. So I'm kind of getting my ass handed to me a little bit. We'll get to that more later in the chapter because I really got thrown around by the boss of this chapter. Yeah, Poison Mitsuo, he killed me. And I had to retry the boss fight.
That's canonical. Kiryu actually dies when he gets killed by Poison Mitsuo.
Yeah, I do want to talk for a second. The one more thing that we have forgotten to fucking talk about is the fight theme for Sotenbori.
Oh my god, I was just thinking about that when I was playing today. How do we not edit this in? Okay, hold on. Little impromptu slappers only. Listen to the... Hey, folks. Listen to this bullshit. Fucking good.
It's so fucking good. It's called
it's
called
so good.
Outlaw's Lullaby, and it's
it's in the original too, and it's exactly as far as I can tell exactly the same. It is so.
I think
good.
They maybe like add some guitar to the one in Kiwami 2. Like it is a little bit different, but it is mostly the same. Like they didn't remix it that much, which they didn't really need to.
Yeah.
It's a fucking banger of a track, just like really jazzy, like
I think this is like hands down the best fight theme in the series, probably.
Yeah, like I think this is one that everybody loves and for good reason. And they didn't fuck it up for Kiwami 2. It's so good. It's just like I didn't know about this track before Kiwami 2 came out.
No.
It was like getting slapped in the face, like because I'm used to like EDM type tracks whenever I'm
especially
doing
for
fights.
I think in the Dragon Engine Kiwami 2 especially, this works so well because this is the song that plays as you're like kicking people into glass, like they're kicking people through windows and like
throwing people downstairs.
Like there's all this physics like craziness happening as this wild fucking trumpet music was blasting at you. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's just awesome.
Yeah. Just fantastic. I'm wondering why they chose this. Is like Osaka does it have like a big jazz scene or like big band?
I don't know. I mean, I think it works really well for Osaka or for like Sotenbori because I mean, it's kind of got the Cabaret Grand there. It's where Kamurocho, is based off of Kabukicho, which is like a red light district. This is like the sort of touristy,
it's like a restaurant district,
yeah, it's like the restaurant tourism district. So I don't know, it has a much different vibe to Kamurocho, and I think the music really works for it. It's very jazzy, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean the series does just have like a lot of jazzy tracks, and I always love it when they do that. It is more of an EDM focus usually, but It also does have like a surprising amount of jazz tracks that you could
Yeah.
probably make a good playlist out of if you wanted to. I should.
Sadly, no jazzy karaoke stuff as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
Not really a genre that gets touched by the karaoke. Are you ready to travel to the Omi HQ?
Let me finish the sub story.
Oh right, yeah, you're right.
you beat up Poison Mitsuo and his boys, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm sorry,
boy,
please don't beat me
strong.
up anymore." And Kiryu's like, "Look, it's fine if you want to like have artistic expression and freedom of art and all that, but like if you trick your models into like doing this, is it really free? Like, are the models free in that case? You're not giving them any agency." And he's like, "I'm not mad that you wanted to put it in a contest. I'm just mad that you didn't tell me first." And I always like this. This is something that Kiryu does in a lot of side stories where he's just like, "I'm not even mad about like the weird stuff that you do. I'm just mad that you didn't."
He's mad that you got tricked.
That you forced it on me. That you didn't give me the choice to participate in it. There's another pretty famous sub story that we'll be getting to where that's essentially the same like lesson that is learned at the end of it. And it's so yeah, they're like, "Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I get what you're saying." And Kiryu's like, "Okay, well, just I don't remember if he agrees to have them put in a contest or not at the end of it, but in any case, Poison Mitsuo is like, "Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna like reform my ways and like learn properly like how to make people like happy with my art." And when that day comes, would you like be willing to work with me again, Kiryu? And Kiryu says, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to." And yeah, they shake hands, and that's the end of the sub story. And you get, I don't remember what you get. Just a second. I think I've got the tab open.
You get a sense of pride and accomplishment.
You get a conservative cell phone. It's just a little armor item you can wear. It's not that great. Because this is like a beginning of the game sub story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, you go back to the bridge and tell Daigo, "Okay, I'm ready to go to Omi HQ now."
So let's go to Omi HQ. But first. Well, we talked to Daigo a little bit. Kiryu tells Daigo to call his mom, which is really funny. He's like, "Call your mom. Tell her." Specifically to make sure
you never call your mother anymore.
You never call your mother, Daigo. You gotta check in to see if Kashiwagi exploded. You never check to see if Kashiwagi exploded anymore.
Daigo, when are you gonna give me some grandbabies? Come on.
Yeah. We have not gotten to Daigo's children. Maybe we'll get that eventually in the series.
Oh yeah.
Daigo.
Oh my God.
Daigo has a little
Daigo
of his own.
Aw.
And he'll be
a much better dad.
He'll be named Kiryu Nishiki Dojima, which is as a name is deeply disrespectful.
You're named after the three most bravest men I knew.
Your name is Kiryu Sohei Dojima Jr.
Yeah.
Named after my two favorite people. So then we get a new character. It's a what if?
Yeah. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Osaka.
Yeah. There's this like Yakuza sleazebag boss dude, and a woman in a detective's outfit, but not like a fucking Date detective's outfit. She's wearing like a much more reasonable, like a blazer and a shirt underneath, and not like she went to fucking Party City she went to Spirit
got the
Halloween
detective costume.
She got $100,000 for 100 retweets and picked up a trench coat for her detective cosplay. But this is Kaoru Sayama, the lead. What's a
Osaka Prefectural Police Detective Division for
organized crime. And
yeah, she is like the head detective in Division.
She's
4.
like putting the screws to this Yakuza boss, where she's like,
I saw you threatening the civilian. You were banging your fist on the table. I could take you in for this, and the boss is like, "Oh, don't! I didn't bang my fist on the table. Come on, it was just a little tap, just a little like bum, like on the table. Come on."
Yeah, I do love when he goes, "Bun."
Yeah,
It's so funny. She then says, like, I don't give a shit about your B-list house or any of the bullshit that you're getting up to. She takes like one of those wooden katanas off the wall and smashes the like. I think that what these are is like the family name written in
the
this
family
big
crest
calligraphy. Yeah, and she smashes the frame it's in, and then basically just like has everyone in the building arrested for tax evasion. Listen.
And also for resisting arrest once the guy tries to like shake off the cops.
I do like a cool lady swinging a big wooden sword. Losing points for being a cop.
Girl boss.
We don't like
we get our second girl boss of the game.
Yeah, we got 2 girl bosses per game, and the best part is that we meet both of them, and the first thing they do is pull out a sword and start swinging.
Yeah, that's how you know.
That's how you know they're girl boss.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining. I mean, it could be. I mean, let's just put it this way: Reina never pulled out a sword. Yumi never pulled out a sword.
Reina did pull out a gun off screen.
She did pull out a gun on screen.
And in all Yumi had that fairness. Yumi had that bomb.
Yumi. What if Sayama pulled out a big cartoon bomb?
Yeah, the big cannonball with a wick in it.
Yeah. So this is our intro to Sayama. She's gonna be a big character in the story, obviously.
This crime boss, he doesn't matter. This is just to introduce Sayama and show, wow, she's the Yakuza lady Eater. Cop. Yeah.
So she's back at police HQ. There's this other cop that we meet. He's kind of like a purple-shirted party boy cop.
His name is Tsutomu
Besho.
Besho, Osaka Prefectural Police Division 4. Police Chief,
I remember
Division
kind of
4.
liking this guy when I played Kiwami 2 for the first time, but I think I mainly just like it. Once again, every time a detective in this game is not wearing Date's stupid trench coat and is wearing like a purple flowy shirt, I'm just like, much better.
One thing about this guy, in Kiwami 2, he sounds like he recorded his lines over the fucking phone. Just does not... I would encourage you to refresh yourself on what this guy sounds like, at least in Kiwami 2. I don't know what he sounds like in the original game, but like...
Hey everybody, just this week, Sutomi's best show.
That's not far off. Yeah, this guy's audio quality is really weird, and I don't know what the deal is.
But he's on the phone.
We'll put this episode, and Cyrix will be like, "Yeah, that guy died after the original game.
Died, and they had to take his audio out. They just had to record the game as it was playing. So he's on the phone with Suda Wudo. And he's just like,
wait, is that who he's on the phone with?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, I didn't. I mean, I'm assuming
he's on the phone with a guy who is from Tokyo.
Someone
PD,
from Tokyo PD.
And you gotta babysit Kiryu. You gotta babysit. No, I think he's talking this.
He's as stupid as me. He's got the toilet plunger stuck on his head 3 days a week. And
listen, Besho, I've been stuck in the children's park toilet for the past 3 days, and I need some toilet paper. Kiryu's not in town.
Kiryu's not in town. I can't get pocket tissues anymore. Oh, man. I can't even... Suda won't come over in the helicopter to airdrop me some. I'm stuck.
So Kiryu is... So Sudo, I'm assuming, is telling Besho to basically keep an eye on Kiryu. Sayama shows up and also Sudo says
not even just keep an eye on him. They want to put him in protective.
They want to put him in protective custody, and if if
he fucking dies on Omi turf, that's it.
It's gonna be a big war. Sayama, Besho is basically tells Sayama about this task, and she says, "I'll do it. It's my big chance. I want to show off to the Tokyo police and show how cool Osakan cops are. We're much better than Tokyo cops." And also, I'm going to then follow Kiryu back to Kanto, and I don't know what she plans on doing when she gets there, but
yeah, the two of them have some kind of reason they want to investigate in Kamurocho in Tokyo, and they see Kiryu as an excuse to do that, as they're in, because if they put him into custody and he has to go back to Tokyo, then they get to investigate around.
What are they? They're just trying to fucking do... I mean, I guess we see throughout the series just how corrupt Tokyo police are. So, I mean, who fucking knows? Sayama basically says this is their big break, and I promise I am not doing this for any personal reasons.
Yeah,
no,
it's not because
all.
of that beef that I had with the Tojo clan years back. I'm over it. Don't worry.
No, I'm good. It's all I've got my heart in the right place. Listen, and then Besha's like, all right, whatever you say. You got the job.
Yeah. So meanwhile, back at Omi HQ, we're just hanging out outside the gate.
Omi HQ is so fucking cool looking.
It's so fucking cool. I love it. I love the big entryway. It's kind of round. It's got the big Omi crest on the ground. It's more modern looking than Tojo HQ.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Tojo HQ is like a very traditional looking building to me. Meanwhile, Omi HQ is a lot more modern than Tojo.
And I think it is like a pretty recent development. Like they mentioned that it's been constructed like based on like the trying to keep like be as confusing as possible, and it's also like the floor layout is like based on like the family crest or something, like the Goryo.
It sure is a confusing building
like
to navigate. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
This is when
we do get confirmation that while the Cosmo office is destroyed, Kashiwagi's okay.
He's doing great. All of his legs and arms are broken, but he's doing fine. We then get to see them we get to see all the Tojo or the Omi Alliance members do the wave. They get to do the Yakuza wave.
In the original game, do you get to just walk up and down and have them welcome you over and over?
They'll bow. They won't bow. It's not as smooth as it is in Kiwami 2, but yes, they do love to.
I was walking around for like 5 minutes right here.
It is very satisfying. Do you think they get annoyed as you keep doing that? Do you think that they're like their legs get really tired bowing back and forth, and they're just like, please go inside,
please. So yeah, you go inside. You go into the. You
Did we explain what we're talking about? As Kiryu walks by there's 2 rows of Yakuza on either side of Kiryu, and as he walks by, they bow to him. And if you walk up and down the rows, they'll just keep bowing. It's really fucking funny.
Yeah, because you it's not just a cutscene when you're walking in. You actually get control while you're doing this, while you're walking through HQ.
Yeah, it's cool. You get to walk through Omi HQ and see you get to see a big chandelier that won't matter later.
The chandelier, I want to just point this out. They changed the chandelier in Kiwami 2. It is now it's like a more traditional Japanese like. It's more of a Japanese style chandelier in the original game, and they've changed it to like a European chandelier in Kiwami
it is
2.
a very different looking chandelier in my game.
And they actually point that out. You can look at the chandelier and Kiryu's like, that's a little weird to be in like a Japanese building, isn't it? And a guy nearby is like, yeah, well, Chairman Goda, he got it like special imported from Europe. It's a really like expensive chandelier, and I think he got it from like they say he got it from like a friend in Europe or something.
Please don't break it, Kiryu-Han. Please. Kiryu's like, I would never break your beautiful chandelier. Don't you worry. Mm-hmm. You walk past hallway after hallway of closed gates and maze-like garbage, and you go up. There's also Jin Goda has his own special elevator that he gets to take, and you can't go in there. Yeah. Mainly because the Omi HQ is very accessible, I guess, but only to one guy, because there's not a ramp in sight. Jin Goda's in a wheelchair, and he has his own elevator, but if there was anyone else in a wheelchair, then they're shit out of luck in Omi HQ.
Mm-hmm.
Though, I guess Tojo Clan HQ has no elevators, so even less accessible.
Well, yeah, they've never had a chairman with a wheelchair before, so they haven't had to deal with that.
Surely one Yakuza has needed to not be able to take the stairs at some point in the history of the organization. I'm just saying
Masaru
that this
had like a cane. He got shot in the leg and couldn't really. Kazuma too.
Yeah, that's true. The chairman Masaru Sera walks with a cane, and so does Kazuma. This is violating the YDA, the Yakuza with Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
So we reach a room with an ornate telephone and an item box, so you know that a boss fight's gonna happen before anything goes wrong. So
yeah.
But let me tell you another thing that I have to complain about Omi HQ, because outside, beautiful building. Obviously looks really nice, very modern, very professional. But we get into the like meeting room where we meet Jin Goda and the rest of the Omi brass, and no chairs. No chairs at all. You got to sit on the floor. And it's the like traditional like tatami mats, and the paper walls, like the paper doors. No chairs for these Yakuza. They are sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I kind of dig it. I like that it's a different, like it is just entirely different from.
Can you just imagine how awful it would be to have like, you have these long Yakuza meetings and you just have to sit on the floor the whole time. You can't lean back in your chair. You can't. There's no cushioning.
Lay down, maybe.
Yeah, you can't
lay down, and they just fucking shoot you for being disrespectful.
Well, speaking of disrespectful, we got it. So like Kiryu is kneeling very politely. He's
Daigo's just sitting. He's just like a punk.
Daigo fucking brought a chair.
He's doing. Yeah, he's
sitting like a Skyrim Jarl on the floor.
I mean, he's doing like the sit that you do in Dark Souls when you're at a bonfire.
Yeah, he's sitting at the bonfire.
Yeah. He's refilled his Estus. He's ready to go against the Ryuji right here, right now. He's got 10 Estus.
We meet. There's a moment in this chapter where, first of all, Jin Goda, is brought in. He's
Jin Goda, 5th chairman of the Omi Alliance.
He's fucking ancient.
He's got some wicked fucking eyebrows.
He's pretty fucking cool, and he's got like a long beard, and he's wearing like robes. He's wearing Kazuma style sweatpants, looking great. Mm-hmm. And he has all of his guys with him, and there's a horrifying moment where I'm scared that they're going to introduce every single one of them by name.
There's like 8 dudes here. Well, we only get introduced. They're like all lined up,
and he starts to introduce them, and the first guy is the chief director, and he says, "I'm Ryo Takashima,
a patriarch of the Takashima family, an Omi Alliance subsidiary."
And I'm like, please no, please don't do this to me.
This guy, he's a major character.
Here's what they should have done is they should have introduced all of them, and then there should have been a part in the next scene where you have to remember their names as a matter
quiz.
of etiquette.
Oh yeah, great. You get quizzed, and if you do it wrong, you get a game over. Takashima, he is also head of Omi HQ, and
he used to have he has the job that Terada had, and he was also Terada's Kyodai, his sworn brother. So he's a little miffed about the fact that Terada got killed, and then Daigo's like, excuse me, it seems to me, I'm very intelligent, by the way, my name is Daigo, and it seems to me that if you're so pissed about Terada, then why did you kill him? And then Takashima's like, we didn't.
Yeah, the Chairman Goda did not order that.
And then we meet my favorite character besides Ryuji. I fucking love this guy so much.
Rules.
He's such a fucking drama. He's a messy bitch who lives for drama. So this dude stands up. He's wearing like a big goofy fucking Yakuza 0 suit. He's got a giant fan that he's just fanning himself with. He throws it at Daigo. This is Torinosuke Sengoku, the patriarch of the Sengoku family. I fucking love this asshole. He's such a piece of shit. He's so rude. I cannot get enough of this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get more reasons for loving him, but yeah, this dude. He has got cash and he knows how to spend it. He's wearing a golden suit. He's just like
he's got a leopard print tie. He is out of control. Sengoku. I fucking love him. He's incredible.
10-inch player. Like we love this guy.
He's like trying to one up Owano basically, and he succeeds. He's living it up, and his like jaw must be tired from how much he like chews the scenery.
Yeah, he's gonna break some teeth, dude.
And he's just like throws his fan at fucking Daigo, and he's just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? And then Jin Goda speaks up and he says, we're very, very sorry about what happened to Terada. We didn't want this to happen. We didn't ask for it. And then Sengoku's like, are you apologizing?
Yeah, come on.
Don't apologize for anything. Look, it ruled that we killed Terada.
He was one of ours. He was a traitor. It's great that we killed him. He deserved it. And he's just and Jin Goda's just like, come on, dude, shut up.
This guy is so rude. I can't believe that he's doing this to his fucking boss.
And Jin Goda's like trying to apologize, and Daigo's not buying it. To his credit, he's like, "Fuck you!" Like, just a year ago, weren't you trying to ally with Jingu to take over Kamurocho and get the 10 billion? Like,
so Goda explains. he says like, listen, it's true that that we did that, and it's also true that some of our guys killed Terada, but like I had nothing to do with it. None of my officers did. And then Takashima informs Kiryu and Daigo that this is hard for Jin Goda because the person who is doing all this nonsense is his son. Jin, Ryuji. Which, and then I look, I say, Ryuji Goda. Oh! And when he says it was an act of because they say like Jingu specifically. Okay, we gotta talk about this real quick. So last game, Terada arrives at the Millennium Tower with some Omi goons, right, to help fight Jingu. Jingu then says, "Owned, I actually was working with the Omi the whole time. Owned, this is the greatest deception. I am now fusing the political powers of Japan with Japan's largest Yakuza family. I will be unstoppable." Yes? Yes. What he didn't realize is that the person that he was fucking collaborating with was one guy from one family.
Not even like a direct subsidiary of
he just
like
met
Omi
with the
HQ.
largest man he could find, and Ryuji was like, "Yeah, I speak for."
He went to Osaka and just looked for the biggest, widest man he could find.
You must be in charge of the Omi Alliance, yes? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's me.
Like, what was gonna happen when Jingu fucking called the Omi in? Jingu calls, he calls who he believes is the leader of the Omi, and he's like, "All right, I need to mobilize. Send all of your guys," and then 30 dudes show up. Like, I think Ryuji just basically scammed Jingu, which kind of rules.
Yeah, it does kind of rule. Sengoku is he's fed up with all this shit. At this point, he gets up and just leaves.
He just leaves.
He's like, hey.
He sucks so bad.
Hey, if you want some money to buy incense for Terada's funeral, just give me a call. I hear the whole clan was falling apart over a measly 10 billion yen. Come on, pathetic. Bye.
Cringe.
He walks out.
Your fucking cringe family, your cringe clan. I'm leaving. And this is where we learn that Goda explains to Kiryu after Sengoku leaves. He's like, look, the Omi Alliance is 120 families and it's 35,000 men. And it's at this point, it is too big to control for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of young blood that are getting
really angry.
And they're not listening to the more experienced people. It's too big and unwieldy, and I can't keep control over all of it anymore. People like Sengoku and my son are starting to make moves, and I can't do anything about it.
And it would have been great. Losing Terada was horrible because he was kind of steering the Tojo in a good direction, and he also kind of bridged the East and West. So they need to basically rebalance the families. Yeah. To keep a giant war from happening. Yeah. Which can we talk about how good of a deal this is for the Tojo clan? They were fucking stomped last game.
Yeah, they're on their hands and knees, please, we just need a peace offering. We don't want any trouble, please. And Jin Goda's yeah, sure, we'll give you partners.
50. He says 50-50 truce.
50-50 truce.
What the and I also love when Kiryu comes here at the beginning of the game, Yayoi and the rest of the Tojo clan are if you go to fucking Omi HQ, they're going to kill you. And then Kiryu goes to Omi HQ, Jin Goda's actually we were going to ask you for a truce, and also we're going to give you a bunch of muscle.
Yeah, also we're going to help you redevelop and give you a bunch of money and
this help. This is I don't know, it's really funny to me. The idea that the Tojo clan's biggest nightmare was this old man who's very helpful.
Yeah, just a nice old man.
Very polite old man who's yeah, come on, come in. What you want 20,000 guys? You want some cars full of guns? Yeah, we'll give that to you. It's fine. We want to balance East and West. We don't want a war.
Yeah, I hear Kashiwagi's truck got blown up in the bombing yesterday.
I'll send Kashiwagi a get well soon card for his explosion wounds.
Yeah, we can give him 5 new trucks loaded with boys. He'll love it.
And then he's we'll summon acting chairwoman Yayoi Dojima to broker this. Kiryu says that. He says he's gonna send for Yayoi. And then Jin is like, no. Look, you were so polite to make the trip up here. I'll go down to. It's so fucking nice to Kiryu. I love it.
Yeah, look, I'll go down to Kato. We'll meet up at Tojo HQ,
sites,
and we'll
we can go to that gelato spot that you always talk about.
The Kamaro Gelateria. We can go to In My Hot Dog. I've always wanted to go there.
I've heard you've never even been, Kiryu. We'll go together. And then all of a sudden, Kiryu's like, this is excellent. This is the best day of my life. Nothing could ever ruin this moment. And then Ryuji walks in with a big fucking sword.
Yeah. Ryuji's like, oh, well, hold on. Don't you think you're going a little too far?
Dan sent us an image.
Dan made a wonderful image for us. I want to also give credit to Andy for coming up with the idea for it.
Mm-hmm.
Dan actualized it, made it into a reality.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's the myth of consent.
It's the consent image, and it's like aren't you forgetting to ask someone? And it's Jin Goda and Kiryu saying, I consent, and then Ryuji says, I object.
Yeah, I don't consent.
It's beautiful. He's got a big sword. He's wearing his big, beautiful coat.
Oh, I love the fluffy coat.
He's so fucking cool, and he's like, and
it's like this big long coat with like black furry fringes.
Oh my god! And he's got a big sword. This guy, and of course, like now we have Ryuji and Sengoku, like these two fucking larger than life dudes. I love them.
Yeah.
He's like Tojo and Omi in a truce. That ain't 80-20.
50-50?
Yeah, that ain't 80-20. More like 90-10.
Yeah,
owned.
Ridiculous. And Daigo's like, oh, you're here. Time for you remember me, bitch? And Ryuji's like, no.
What? Who?
No,
I love that. Yeah, Ryuji has no fucking clue who this guy is. Daigo's like, you set me up. My name is Daigo Dojima. I'm gonna kick your ass. And then he goes to fight, and Ryuji just walks up to him and stabs him non-lethally. He's fine. And then he just
pokes him in the tummy with his sword hilt, and just like Daigo goes down.
And he's just like, take a nap or something. I can't do this. And then he's just like, all right, I'm doing a coup. Like, sorry. His goons come in. They all have guns. They start pointing them at the Omi brass. They wheel Jin Goda out of the room
into a special elevator.
Yeah, into his elevator. And Ryuji tells Kiryu, like, we can't. My plans require us to not make peace with the Tojo clan. I want a big war to happen, and I want to kill you. So let's fight.
Yeah.
And then you don't get to fight, unfortunately.
Yeah, you don't fight Ryuji right now. You fight a bunch of goons, and then once you're done fighting the goons, Daigo finally gets back up off the floor.
It is good. It is good after you beat up the goons that Ryuji, I believe for the second time since we met him, just starts clapping. He's
into it again. He's like, you're even tougher than I thought you were. Holy shit, this is great.
This rules.
And Daigo's like, come on, round 2.
Yeah, he does rock him one. And he actually manages to get Ryuji to fall over, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he knocks him on his ass.
Like, Daigo's the real deal. That's the thing about Daigo. He's not just some little dude. He's got some muscle.
So he's gonna keep Ryuji occupied while you go rescue Jin Goda. You fight your way out of Omi HQ, and while you're hanging out in this little room, like, because you're on the outside of the big paper wall room.
You can watch them kind of walking around.
Yeah, they're like circling around each other. It's cool. They're not actually fighting yet.
They're having this moment. Together. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. And then Daigo's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And then Ryuji's like, "Oh, you want to die? I'll take you to hell. I'll take
come
you
on. I'll do it right now. I've got a sword. I'll
take you on the express path to hell right now. I'll fucking kill you."
What are you gonna do with that big sword? You better kill me one shot. Come on.
And also there's a bunch of Go Ryu Yakuza that are surrounding them, like, come on, fucking kill each other.
Come on, fight.
Yeah, dude, come on. You're fucking so big. You think you're so fucking big? Yeah, I'll fucking kick your ass. And then Kiryu's just like, all right, whatever.
All right, later. I thought I was gonna get some content.
I got a question for you as we move into this long battle, Argyle. Couch guys or gun guys? Couch guys versus gun guys. The battle rages on. Have we talked about
the couch? Who do I think would win in a fight?
I was saying
which
which
ones do I prefer to fight? I prefer gun guys every time.
Yeah. Have we talked about couch guys on this podcast yet?
I don't think we've talked about couch guys.
So this is a much like Coin Locker Keys, fucking going to Kamurocho and side content. Every single Yakuza game except for 7, including Judgment, which is not a Yakuza game, it's a spin-off, have the worst enemies in the world, which are these large...
They only appear during long battles.
They're large men, and they are holding a couch. They stand in front of doorways. You can't get past them. They're like they have a hitbox, like a
they're tactically wide.
Tactically wide boys, and they're holding a couch, and they do a lot of damage, and they can block with the couch, and you can only hit them like once or twice before they do a big swing. Yeah. And then sometimes you have to fight 2 of them at once, also, which sucks. And they are everywhere, and I hate them. What is the situation? Like, so these are Ryuji's guys. These are not regular Omen guys. These are Ryuji's guys. Mm-hmm. Did he instruct them? All right, here's the deal. If Kiryu tries to get through here, you pick up that couch and you start swinging. And we're in, like, these empty hallways, so they had to bring the couch from another part of HQ. Like, they had to carry it over with them.
They've just got couches readily available in Omi HQ. They pop up out of the floor if you need one. These are always frustrating. There are some of the games, I don't know if Kiwami 2 has it, but a lot of them have a couch counter action, which is pretty much explicitly for these dudes.
Why are they in the game?
Why are they in the game? They're not fun. It almost feels like they're masking loading times or something, but you walked in here all the way fine. So that doesn't make any sense. It's just to slow things down.
Yeah, it's just to be really annoying. They're not fun to fight.
They could throw in like 5 extra goons and it would be like maybe similar difficulty but way more fun, you know?
There's also some fucking knife guys here, which is a new kind of enemy.
Oh, throwing knife guys? Those have been around before.
Well, I don't think I've seen them in Yakuza 1.
They were in Kiwami 1 at least.
Maybe. Very annoying. Honestly, just scrap all of them. Gun guys, knife guys, and fucking couch guys. Get rid of them. There's no fun. There's nothing fun about...
They're just time wasters. Gun guys, at least, like, they'll drop the gun and you can use that for a little bit. Like, you'll get a few shots out of it. But, do you know that in this game, the face-stomping heat move that's, like, kind of one of the central damage dealers in the game is just called, like, Essence of Finishing or something? That's in, like, every game. Yeah, I know. It's called that in Kiwami 2 as well.
It's just a terrible name.
It's called... Yeah, Essence of Finishing.
Just call
it's always been called that.
It's called like Essence of Head Stomp or something. Essence of Face Stomping.
It's a finisher move.
Yeah, it's one of them.
One of them.
So yeah, I always love in these games when you walk through a big building, so you know that you're gonna fight through it later because there's no other reason they would model all the interiors.
Yeah. But yeah, this long battle has one of the highest concentrations of couch guys in the entire series, and it is especially
horrific.
Frustrating because I can't do counters on them.
No,
my attacks bounce off of them, just even if they don't.
It's horrendous.
They don't even like block, right? They just stand there and
no. They can block with the couches.
Yeah, well, they're not even, like, doing a block animation. They're just standing there and, like, ambiently, like, my attacks do have the effect of as if they were blocked, and the couches
the couches have a huge range, so you have to hit them once and then quick step backwards to avoid getting hit. It's just horrible. I hate these tactically large couch men.
I used up, like, all of my weapons that I had on me, just, like, using an attack on them, backing off, attacking them, backing off, and it still took like years to do it.
Is this the Kansai style? You know, in like Crusader Kings or some kind of strategy game, you know, you sort of prioritize certain units. I don't play many strategy games, but maybe in the Kansai style of Yakuza, they really heavily prioritize couch guys. We haven't talked about Majima Construction yet, but maybe it was planned that you could just use couch guys in your battles.
God, if you could use couch guys in the Majima Construction mode, you'd be unbeatable.
It's disappointing that they aren't in Yakuza 7, just because I think it would have been funny.
Yeah, there's such a series staple that it.
Yeah, they should have just made a joke about it. Like, it would just be called like I don't know, couch warrior or something.
Yeah, couch defender or something.
Yeah,
just
cushion. I don't know. But I fucking hate couch guys. They suck. They're in every game and they suck so much.
Yeah, they're just not fun to fight.
Can we talk about something that is fun in this? Did we
talk for 10 minutes about couch guys?
Look, we have to let this. You know, we're series veterans at this point. We need to get it off our chest about how much we hate couch guys. We're allowed to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. What's fun, Jordan?
Well, that chandelier, huh?
That chandelier.
You saw that conspicuous chandelier, and if you didn't think that Kiryu was going to crash it down on some people's heads, what I really love about Kiryu chandelier.mp4 is it's the part where Dabi shows up, but also the part where Kiryu as he's like, cause he jumps up on the chandelier and then he knocks it down with his bare fists, and it takes like 4 button mashing prompts to knock it down. So as Kiryu is like swinging from the chandelier here, he's just like punching it, and the guys under it are like, "No, Kiryu, stop it!"
They're shooting up through the chandelier and missing him somehow. They did change this in Kiwami 2 pretty drastically, where instead of standing on top of it and punching the chain to make it fall down, he is swinging from it and like kind of like spinning, like swinging around and avoiding their bullets, and then eventually does a flying punch on one of the guys, and then the chandelier just falls down on top of the other 4 guys.
I gotta say, this is another instance of Kiryu Kazuma has never killed anyone. An entire chandelier falling from the ceiling on you is not going to be great for your body. It's okay.
Look, a big glass and metal object falling on top of you, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. I do like that you can theoretically not do this and just fight the guys normally.
Yeah, because you walk up and you get a button prompt to do it.
Yeah, and of course, if I'm playing a video game,
down the stairs.
If I get a contextual button press near a chandelier in a video game, you know I'm gonna press it.
Yeah.
But that completes pretty much. Well, oddly enough, you walk outside and then there's like one tiny last group of enemies.
Yeah.
But that's the end of the long battle.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that conspicuously large open space that we walked in through seems like a perfect place to fight a boss, huh?
Yeah.
So we walk out and, there's Ryuji. Here he is. He's fine.
Yeah.
Daigo is fucking dead. He's lying dead on the pavement. Not really. Kind of a surprise that Ryuji let Daigo live.
Yeah.
He looks at Kiryu
and also let him walk all the way out here to show off to Kiryu that he's gotten the shit beat out of him, and just to talk about how tough Ryuji is to Kiryu.
Jin Goda is also here, and he says like, "I'm so sorry for my." He can't even call him a fail son because there's nothing fail about Ryuji's a win son.
Yeah.
He's just, "Are you winning, son?" And he says, "Not in the way you'd like me to be." But then Ryuji's just like, "Tojo. Omi, I see no difference. Love is love." And then that's when he like picks up Daigo by his face and it's just like, "I brought this for you. Did you drop this? This is yours.
Kiryu, be careful. Ryuji's a fucking tank," is what he says.
Yeah, I do love that Daigo is just like, "Dude, watch out. This is gonna be bad."
He's got a lot of HP. He's got 4 whole health bars, Kiryu.
He's got 4 whole health bars, but only in Argyle's game. It's not that bad in Jordan's game.
Yeah, it's not that bad in the original game. And Kiryu's like, "Okay, yeah, just take Jin Goda, take the chairman, and go to Kamurocho. Get out of here." Daigo protests, of course, but whatever. He leaves eventually. And yeah, it's time to end it right here, right now. This is the final boss. This is Ryuji.
Yeah, if you beat Ryuji here, you win. The game ends.
Yeah. So yeah, you fight Ryuji. What's Ryuji like for you?
Easy. I felt almost a little embarrassed for him by how quickly he went down in this game.
Yeah, well, I said it earlier. I had a pretty fucking hard time with Ryuji.
Yeah, he got the Shimano treatment in Kiwami too. Because in Kiwami 1, Shimano...
He's got so much health!
Yeah, in Yakuza 1, Shimano is a pushover, and then in Kiwami, he comes at the end of a long battle, and he's a fucking giant... I mean, he's just Mr. Shakedown, which is not an easy enemy to fight.
Again, Chapter 3, the Chapter 3 bosses in both of the Kiwami games, they've just massively buffed. And because it's, like, early on and you don't have any upgrades, it's like you don't really have anything to get around that.
Yeah,
they have a million health points. And
I was a little disappointed by this fight, honestly, because, I remember it in Kiwami 2, it's like, the game is, once again, just like, hey, this guy fucking is very strong and very dangerous, and you better be careful, because he is going to crush you. I grabbed and threw Ryuji. That's not right.
I did it. You can do that in Kiwami 2 as well.
I actually think that might have been how I beat the fight, because he's throwable, and throwing is like the dominant strategy in Dragon Engine games.
Well, the thing is, in Kiwami 2, he can just roll out of it. It doesn't do any damage. Right, you can't throw him.
He also loves to he can heal himself in Yakuza
he doesn't
2.
really block. It's just that he doesn't flinch much.
No, yeah. He's got very high points.
Yeah, it's really hard to stun him. He's wearing Havel's armor.
Yeah, he's wearing giant. He's not Giant Dad. He's Giant Son.
He's wearing the Mask of the Sun and the giant armor, and he's got a million poise points, and he's ninja rolling around. And if he hits you, he'll like probably launch you like 30 feet across the arena.
He really kicks your ass when he hits you.
Yeah, he's got like probably the best way to punish him is to wait for him to. He has like a running grab attack he can do that's pretty easy to dodge.
Yes,
and you can just get around behind him and get some hits on him. But like nothing you do is gonna knock this dude down. He is unlike Chumbawamba. He does not get knocked down.
He does not get knocked down.
He doesn't have to get up again because he doesn't get knocked down.
You're never gonna knock him down.
Yeah, just really really tough. I had to use like 4 toughness XXs, which are like a full heal for me at this point.
Yeah, absolutely brutal fight. And in my game, I got hit by him once, and he went down. He had 1 health bar, and he went down like a little bitch.
Goodness.
But after you knock him over, he's just like, Kiryu, this ain't over. And Kiryu, I love this, where he's just like, Daigo is stronger than you thought. This fight wasn't fair because Daigo he is absolutely protecting Daigo's ego here.
This is a real Goku moment.
I know, like, he is literally just trying to make Daigo feel better in this moment. Like,
I more mean that he's like, this wasn't a fair fight because you weren't at your full strength.
No, Daigo, absolutely not. And also, I still also think that he just didn't want Daigo to be sad.
Daigo's not even here, but he's still trying to like pump him up, pump up his little boy.
My boy Daigo, my son, who's like 8 years younger than me. He's much stronger than you think. I'll fight you when you have full health. Well, when you have 8 health bars instead of 4.
And Ryuji's like, no, fuck you. The game is going to end here. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you right here, right now, and there's no amount of cops that's gonna be able to stop me.
Except for like, I don't know, maybe 10 cop cars.
There are so many cop cars, and there's also a cop bus.
A cop bus?
It's just an entire bus for the cops, I guess. Maybe that's how the cops get home. They literally just show up and start arresting all the couch guys. They dig up all the bodies under the chandelier, throw them in the bus. Sayama sees Kiryu, and she says, there's the guy I'm supposed to arrest. He's wearing an iconic suit.
Yep, that's him.
She arrests him for I know that they're just trying to get him into protective custody, but she arrests him for assault, and I don't understand who he assaulted.
You're under arrest on 5 million accounts of assault.
Yeah, like if you're gonna give a bullshit charge to Kiryu, just arrest him for like fucking, I don't know, just being too cool. You're under arrest for dad crimes. You're under arrest for seemingly like taking care of a child that doesn't belong to you.
Yeah. She
shows up and she says, Kiryu, we've been on your trail. 1 year ago, a poor college student was killed in a restaurant, and it was your fault, and you're under arrest for manslaughter.
Do you know what you've done, Kiryu?
You killed the kid.
Here is that college student's family. Can you say that you're sorry to them? Do you even remember that guy?
You'll apologize to that Chinese restaurant waiter when you get sent to hell where you belong, Kiryu.
You're going on death row. Kiryu. Can you believe? What's wrong with you, you sicko?
I can't wait for Dante to be like, I'm busting you out of here, Kiryu.
I'm resigning from the force again and getting you out of jail. And then the next chapter, he's back on with the cops.
He cannot help himself, that Dante. But that's
anyways, yeah, Sayama slaps the cuffs on you, and that's the end of the chapter.
Look, Kiryu just got arrested by the Yakuza Eater.
Wow.
It's sad that they don't call her that in the chapter. Like, I was disappointed that no one actually calls her the Yakuza Eater or even the Yakuza Huntress.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Maybe they'll say it at some point in the game.
We failed to mention that Ryuji escapes. He jumps over a hedge or something.
I didn't even think. I never even really think about where he goes. But yeah, he does just kind of Homer Simpson speedrun clip his way through some hedges.
Yeah.
He builds up speed for 12 hours and he bounces off a scuttlebug.
Yeah, he does a backwards long jump into a parallel universe.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
An Omi HQ where the cops aren't there.
If anyone was going to be LJ, it would definitely be Majima, because Majima, when he is in Breaker style, he goes, Yahoo!
Yeah! Yahoo!
Yahoo! Yahoo!
I could see Majima doing a backwards long jump, definitely.
I could see Majima backwards long jumping up the stairs to skip all the stars.
How are you gonna get up the Shimano's endless stairs, Majima? What are you gonna do?
Majima, your punishment. You gotta work in the Cabaret Grand and gather 100 golden coins to pass my evil test. Shimano here. That's the end of the chapter. This is a good one. I like meeting Sengoku, one of my other favorite villains in the series.
I forgot about how good Sengoku is. He really...
never mind. I almost said something that I shouldn't say about Sengoku.
Yeah, don't spoil Sengoku, please.
Yeah, he's incredible. Next week we have because our podcast is an endless reference to Dark Souls. We can't help it. Next chapter is chapter 4, the 4 Kings of Omi. So we'll get that King Soul.
Yeah.
Let's get through that big door.
We're going to New Londo, baby. We're gonna drain the water. We're gonna join the Dark Wraith.
New Londo is just where the fucking purgatory underground fighting ring is, and what was it called in Sotenbori? I can't remember.
Oh fuck! What was it called?
It's not purgatory.
Shit. Coliseum. Fuck.
The Bed of Sticks. The Bed of Sticks. That's
yes.
Right. That's just New Londo.
Yeah, that's New Londo, baby.
Hey,
I'm gonna fight some ghosts.
Let's answer.
It'll be great.
Let's answer our question for the week.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
Dan sent us a good question. If you have a question, you can send them to Kamurocho Radio at Kamurocho Radio on Twitter. Make a post every week, and that's where you're gonna ask our questions that we read on the show. And Dan asks us, which HQ do you prefer, Tojo or Omi? Argyle, go. Tojo or Omi?
I like the big gardens that Tojo HQ has, but yeah, Omi is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna go with Tojo though.
I can't get past the stairs or the chairs. The stairs? I can't get past the chairs. I need a good chair.
Yeah, you want those big cushy chairs.
And those chairs look fucking comfortable. Is the thing.
They do look pretty comfortable. You could do a nice deep sit in those.
Yeah, you could. Once again, if you can sit like the Jarls of Skyrim in a chair, that is a good chair, and you could absolutely sit like that in one of those Tojo cushy chairs.
Oh baby!
Yeah. Other things I like about it, the big gardens, big bonus for me.
I'm sure Omi HQ it probably has gardens too, but we don't explore it enough to see those.
The thing about Omi HQ is that half of it looks like a mall that's been closed, like a rundown strip mall that all the stores are shuttered.
You're not wrong.
I don't understand. Yeah. Half of it, we didn't really talk about it, but half of it is just maze-like concrete hallways with these shuttered metal gates. I don't know what happened to the Wetzel's Pretzels and the fucking the
Auntie Anne's. You can get the Dippin' Dots.
The American Eagle is out of business.
You're going, Aeropostale.
This is literally my childhood mall looks like Omi HQ now, because everything in there is it just constantly going out of business just at all times. The Sears that they haven't gotten rid of the sign, you can still see the outline of the Sears sign. You can probably get some pretty good
weapons out of a Spencer's gifts.
Yeah, my God.
Imagine the heat actions you could do.
That's just Saints Row is what you're describing.
Yeah.
So Yeah, Tojo Clan all the way, honestly. Tojo HQ. Great place for a funeral. A fist.
Yeah, great place for a funeral.
Remember in
Yakuza
Zero? Remember when Yakuza Zero where fucking Tachibana takes Kiryu to Omi HQ to meet with the acting chairman, and then on your way out they just say, "We're testing you to see if you're epic. We're gonna make you fight your way out of here.
We're testing you to see if we made this Tojo HQ model right because
we're gonna use this in Kiwami, so we just might as well use it while we have it." Tojo all the way to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's our one question. Thank you, Dan, and thank you very much for the great image. I'll post it. Maybe that'll be the episode art for this week.
Yeah, definitely. I think that'd be great.
Thank you all very much for listening to another episode of Kamurocho Radio. You can find us at Kamurocho Radio on Twitter, and all of our episodes are available at yakuzapod.com. You can find me on Twitter at Bradipus Rex, and you can listen to my 2 other podcasts. One of them is called Slappers Only. It's about video game music. We did an episode about Yakuza karaoke one time, and it was very fun.
Yeah,
the song that won is not a song that we will
feed.
Encounter for a very long time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be years.
And then you can also listen to Kyle XY, a show that I do with my brother about Kyle XY.
Yeah. We love the man of Kyle. The boy.
I love Kyle. Where can we find you, Argyle?
You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_Funk. You can also listen to Pod of Greed, my Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. That's POD of Greed. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We recently had an episode with a friend of the show, Gigalithic, who did the art for Kyle XY, and also went out of their way to make some special art just for this episode for us because there's a big titty vampire lady that everybody loved.
Giga is just the best.
Truly. Yeah, they made some wonderful, wonderful art for us.
I want to see if we can get Giga on this podcast at some point.
Yeah, does Giga like Yakuza? I don't know. I'd love to have Giga on anyways. They're a treat to talk to.
Truly.
So yeah, go check that out. Good show. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, pretty fucking good.
I'm hearing nothing but good things about your coverage of GX.
Oh, Max in particular, really loves GX. He already is, fully on board, likes it more than Duel Monsters, which I don't know if I'd go that far, but, it is really fucking good.
One thing you gotta know about Max is that he is entirely set on his takes. So whenever he gets a take, he's gonna fucking stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our podcasts, and you can find so many more on our hosting network at noisepace.xyz. We are graciously hosted by the Canadian podcast overlord Matt of Tremampoline. Yes. Thank you, Matt, for letting us mooch off your
Mr. GameCube himself.
Mr. GameCube himself. And you can find lots of other great shows on Noisepace, such as Live Free
Wow
Twi
Cool
Hard.
Robot hosted. Live Free Twi Hard. Speaking of Max, Wow Cool Robot.
Sonic Shuffle.
Which I'm actually going to be a co-host on Wow Cool Robot in a month or so. For the next season.
Fuck yeah.
Not the next season. Season after next on G Gundam.
I love how Wow Cool Robot has sort of a rotating host list.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of different Gundam series for a bunch of different types of people, and I'm the type of person who likes G Gundam. So me and also Pod of Greed host Audrey are going to be on.
Oh fuck
on
yeah!
That season.
You can listen to check out 0 to 0 about the
I was going to say that as well.
Sci-fi reality show Who Wants to Be a Superhero. They are doing coverage of the Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut.
I'm excited as hell for that.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really horrible. Many shows, lots of content. Give them a listen. They're all really great.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else we say on this. My brain's going blank. Hey, recommend us to a friend if you like Yakuza and they like Yakuza. Then maybe recommend our podcast. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, on Kyle XY, my brother is obsessed with asking people for Apple iTunes reviews, and I never understand why he cares. But
we've gotten we've been doing not Pot of Greed for 2 years, and we've gotten 4 of them, and one of them is from Max. So
I don't even think that I genuinely don't even know how many people use Apple Podcasts, so I've never understood the appeal.
We're not on Apple Podcasts, are we?
I think we might be, but I don't know.
It's such a pain in the ass to submit to iTunes. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Truly. Anyways, that's all of it. That's all for this week, I think.
Next week, Chapter 4, The Four Kings of the Omi.
Going to fucking New Londo. Gonna swing our big swords at the ghosts. I'm excited. I'm loving it. I'm loving Yakuza 2. Hasn't gotten to the weird parts yet. It'll get there soon. And then we'll maybe reassess how we feel about this game. We'll see. Thank you all very much for listening. See you next week. And as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Kiwami means extreme.
2.
2!
Quiero desmocho por